Hello guys, and welcome to Actors Talk. My name is Ayana Taylor, and today I'm interviewing the lovely Carmen Campbell Villalobos. Okay, so we actually met in Minnesota working on a Hyundai Super Bowl commercial.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was back in January of 2018, so it's a while back ago, but I'm just so happy to have met her there. She's also an original G.L.O.W wrestler star, y'all. So we have a star among us, you know. They did that back in the 1980s. And then lastly, she lives in Chicago, Illinois. So she's not in LA, but you know, she's moving, she's working, she's hustling.
Now, because since she had to move out of Minnesota, then I'm like, my Ayana, I guess I'm gonna go to move to Chicago.
Actually, hold on. You moved to Chicago before I left.
I did.
Yes, you left me. She left me.
No, but you really left me because you went on to Los Angeles, and
I did.
I'm like,
yeah,
my girl can't leave.
Not in the Midwest anymore.
I was trying to convince her to move to Chicago, but she says, I don't think so.
I mean, no hate to Chicago, you know, pride, you know, I love y'all.
There's a lot going on in Chicago. Come on now.
I'm there. That's true. That's true. Okay, well, let's jump right into this interview. So the first question I have is, what got you started in acting? What would you say inspired you, or at least kind of catapulted you into this career?
You know, the funny thing is, in high school, I never thought about acting at all. But when I went to community college, not thinking if I wanted to go to college or not, but there I took a theater class.
Okay.
And I absolutely loved it. You know, I'm sure you can feel it. Yeah, I got the bug then. Yeah. But then even after, so I did it. But then after that, this is Las Vegas now. I did not pursue it. You know, but then I think when I was 19 or something, I don't know what had happened. I think I was with a modeling agency there. Yeah. And a girl hooked me up with that. So we did a Red Fox commercial. You know who Red Fox is? The comedian, Sanford and Son.
Okay, that sounds familiar.
He's a brother. People know him. You kind of old school. He was a funny comedian. Right. We did a commercial with him at his house, and so that was the first thing that kind of like, okay, I think this is my thing. This is my thing. So then after that, ended up, let's fast forward a few years, auditioned for G.L.O.W, Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. That was filmed at the Riviera Hotel.
That's where it began.
Yeah, 1985. And that's where I created the character Soul Patrol. It was a tag team. The Heels, which is bad guys. Yes. We wore leather and lace with the nunchucks. Yes. You saw my nunchucks.
Yes,
girl.
I did. And that actually leads us right into the next question. So tell us about your character that you played in G.L.O.W, and then what did you love most about that experience?
So like I said, the character was Soul Patrol. Tag team was me and my partner, Adore, Envy and Adore. And just being the heel, you know, because when you're the bad guy, you can do anything.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
anything goes.
We didn't care if people booed us because it wasn't about that. Right. But the experience was amazing, you know. I was not really an athlete, I was a cheerleader, but they taught us how.
Hey, hold up. Cheerleaders
okay.
are athletes. I was a cheerleader. Let's clear the record.
Okay.
We athletes. Okay.
She was, because I didn't do any flips. Okay, I wasn't like that. I was never a gymnast. I mean, she's the badass gymnast right here.
I want to clarify.
I saw that flip when she did that Tito's commercial. On that couch.
Anyway, back to you, honey. Back to you. But yeah, you did cheerleading, and
I did cheerleading, so
that you had to.
Whatever.
That was helped you get in there.
I guess. You know, a lot of the girls were actresses and models, and a lot of them did not have athletic ability, but we got trained as wrestlers and to take the fall and to be taught to get thrown out of the ring and take the ball, out in the off the mat and to the audience. So, so being a heel, a bad girl, we had the nunchucks, we had them hidden. You know, it was fun, and the best thing is like, the fans really were hyped up, and the fans they started at age 3, 5 years old, and they all were there on Saturday mornings at the Riviera Hotel, which is knocked down now. Unfortunately, they imploded that hotel. It's really nostalgic, but anyways, it's gone. But that's my deal with G.L.O.W, Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. And we were just, and by the way, I was just here in LA for the LA Comic-Con. So Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, the original OGs of G.L.O.W.
Original.
We had a booth, we have merchandise, and I also have a channel called Carmen Wrestling with Life. Yes. So you can like check that out on YouTube.
Absolutely. I'll put the link in the description box so you guys can follow her, you know, if you're interested in that. Yeah.
There's a come along that cruise that we always have, so we just had that this year with some of the fans, and we did events with the fans, and it was amazing. Like so really it was about the fans. Like the fans are just, it humbles you because they tell you stories about when they were a kid. And a lot of them are like 40, 45 years old, and they're telling us a story like, oh my God, you know, it was the best thing on TV. You guys came on after, what is it, all the cartoons. And it's like after the cartoons, and then late night at 1 a.m. because we were girls in like kind of skimpy outfits.
Right,
so,
don't want to be doing all that, you know.
But it was a blast. You know, being that young in the 20s, we didn't know where that show was going, and that show ended up being syndicated in 91 countries.
Wow.
So at that point, we did the show. We had no idea where it was going to go, and it just
kept going.
It took off.
That's amazing. Well, I'm so happy about the success that you've had on G.L.O.W. and just even like you said, the aftermath, the fans
resurgent,
you.
because the G.L.O.W. Netflix, like just.
Right.
So we're the OGs, not Netflix, y'all. People think that.
Okay, next question. I want to get on to the next one. So you recently got into voiceover, and that has just been such a transformational experience for you. So let us know about how you came across that. You know, what are you doing now with it? Are you doing any classes? Are you doing any special voices? Just let us know a little bit about that and how that's been for you.
Yeah, so the thing is that it had been in me to want to do voiceover. But you know, like you have to tell yourself you can do it, like just take that step, take that class. You know, my husband, he's in radio, so he does a lot of voiceovers for his station, for his clients and stuff. So I'm like, okay, that's in my ear, he's doing that, you know, that's an opportunity there. I'm like, just take classes, Carmen.
Yeah, just do it.
So I took classes and also into advanced classes, and then I took private coaching and stuff with a coach in Chicago. They're amazing. And so then there was an opportunity with my husband's station to do a client's script voiceover, and actually the client loved it. So right now I am trying to build my voiceover booth in the closet, because you can do it there to start. And I have the equipment, the mic, you know, everything, the pop filter, and the stand. So it's really exciting. I hope, you know, I feel, because they say my voice is, you know, there's different voices and characters in anime and all that stuff, but I'm not going to that part, because really Chicago, you have to figure out like what's happening in your town. So
and really thrive there.
Yeah,
instead of trying to
they
all
all say they all say start commercial first, because it's big to like see if that's your niche. And then you can do like narration. Like there's so many things to do, so don't get discouraged if one thing doesn't work for you. And that's an important thing to say in your head, like, hey, and then it's not just really about your voice. It's about taking acting classes too, improv classes.
You gotta be ready. Like you
gotta be on it.
I mean, your imagination has to be stimulated. You have to be able to put yourself in those circumstances
and bring those words to life. You're not on camera, but because you're not on camera, you have to really pull those words
even that much more,
because you don't want to seem dry, you don't want to seem boring, and you can't. And they really don't want you to change your voice. It's like if you're reading a script, they don't want you to go blah 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 and go you know, you cannot do that. Depending on what it is, whether it's a commercial that you have to go or it's like but they say my husband thinks I have like a more smooth jazz voice.
Work what you got, honey. Work it.
I can go from here to here to here.
Hey, tell me what you need. I got it.
I know you do.
That was you. That was her. I was being Carmen for a second. Okay. And last question I want to ask you. What is something, in your words, really quickly, something that you're struggling with that maybe you've overcome or you're still overcoming? Like something we're all trying to be successful in this industry, and we're all trying to figure out where we are and where we need to be. So what is something that you can share with us that, you know, can encourage us, or if anything, help us know that we're all human and we're all struggling?
Yeah, I'm struggling. I go on a lot of commercial auditions, and, you know, I get to the point that I do get the call back. Yeah. I am put on a veil. And then I don't get the job. And then you think about like is it me? You know, you can't take it personally. I know that, but when it's like it's not you.
Yeah.
It's not you again. It's not you. Then you question yourself, like, should I be in this business? You know, am I good enough for this business?
Yeah.
What else do I need to do? I even contact my agent. I go, this is something I need to do. What is it? Can you contact the casting agents to give me something, give me some feedback. They go, they don't give you us feedback only if you do a crappy job and there's something major that you did.
Right.
So that's
it's
that.
Hard.
So okay, that doesn't work for me because it doesn't help. But you have to say to yourself that that little voice inside of you needs to just say, you can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it,
yeah.
girl. You can do it. Push yourself. Push yourself. Don't go on the negative side.
Yeah.
It's so easy to go on the
so
negative side, right?
It's so easy. I mean, like, you get so many no's. You're just like, man, you start to test or question your self-worth, and so it's just like, oh, like what am I doing? What am I not capable? So I definitely resonate with you so much on that.
So I got to be honest too, because of that, I'm thinking, well, am I just sucky on camera?
No.
but that's what that bad voice inside me. So I'm thinking, well, maybe it is voiceover. Yeah. Maybe it is the voiceover that's gonna, like, maybe I don't need to be in front of the camera. Although I know I look good in front of the camera.
Look at him.
But that inner negative side is saying, you know what? Maybe you're supposed to be back here and doing the voices, and maybe that is it. I really don't know. But in the end, just stay positive. Right. You have that goal to, and that person, other support groups like Ayana, she's been my support group to help you out. My husband's been supportive, and I know your husband has been very supportive. So I think and your people in your acting class and stuff, you know, and that's about it.
Oh, Carmen, thank you so much for being in this interview. Oh my gosh.
So okay,
of course. So guys, like I said, if you want to follow her, I'm going to have her YouTube channel in the description below, as well as her Instagram, if you want to stay connected with her as well. Make sure, tell your Instagram name. What is it?
Carmen _Campbell _Villalobos. Also on Facebook under Carmen Wickert. And then I have my YouTube channel.
Yes.
It's Carmen Wrestling with Life.
Wrestling with Life.
Yes.
So cute.
I'm on Twitter, but I think it's.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about
that. If you don't know, then we probably won't either. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much.
No, she didn't come out.
I should. But like I said, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Actors Talk. It was such a wonderful time speaking with Carmen Campbell Villalobos.
This is easy.
It's so easy.
Feel good and relax and stuff.
Okay. Well, stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot more for you. So thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.